because you're singing to people, you know? It's an emotional thing.
Yeah.
At that point, 21 years of living, when I say this a lot, I have enough experience to write the rest of my catalog, I feel. You know, dropping out of school and, you know, getting into fights and, you know, not being home.
Have you ever imagined the Weeknd to be the owner of the Ottawa Senators? Well, rumors have it that he plans to buy the NHL team with his newly found fame and riches. It's not easy to begin your YouTube career and subsequently develop a massive following, but the Weeknd has made it possible. What strategy do you suppose he used? The Weeknd, whose distinct musical approach sets him apart, is one of the most recognizable faces in the hip-hop rap genre today. Having broken into the industry through YouTube, in the US alone, he has sold over 70 million records, and he has received numerous honors, including several Grammys. The Weeknd has pursued a number of business ventures in addition to music. This involves joint ventures with different companies, as well as the development of his own signature brand, XO. Now, one of the world's highest paid performers is The Weeknd. When The Weeknd is on tour, he may potentially make $90 million before taxes in a given year. The Weeknd's net worth has been significantly shaped by his recognition in the industry, which has cemented his place among the most successful and significant artists of our time. Why do you think his career has been quite different from other singers? House of Balloons, a mixtape, was The Weeknd's debut release. A number of producers contributed to the album's tracks, including Jeremy Rose, who was not given credit in accordance with the previous arrangement. Following the album's enormous success, Drake expressed his admiration for the musician once more. Drake later approached The Weeknd with a proposal to work together, having also seen his early performances. After that, the two Canadian musicians went on tour together, with The Weeknd usually opening for Drake. Several big record labels approached The Weeknd to sign him after he dropped 2 more mixtapes. Following his 2012 tour of Europe and the United States, The Weeknd formed a joint venture with Republic Records and launched his own record label, XO. The Weeknd's independent record label, XO, functions as a division of Republic Records. During their relationship, Trilogy, a collection of The Weeknd's first 3 mixtapes, was released. It was finally acknowledged that Jeremy Rose produced the tunes. Performing well, the album peaked at number 4 on the US Billboard 200. Kissland, his debut studio album, was released a year later. Drake appeared on multiple tracks from the album, which debuted at number 2 on the US Billboard Top 200. The Weeknd collaborated with musicians like Ariana Grande and Justin Timberlake during the ensuing years, and he also did a lot of touring. The Weeknd's second studio album, Beauty Behind the Madness, was released in 2015. The Weeknd in Japan, his debut greatest hits album, was also published in 2018. The Weeknd revealed the name of his upcoming album, After Hours, in 2020. He released Dawn FM in 2022. The Weeknd talks of never having even resided in his $20 million mansion in the song Snow Child. 20 mil mansion, never lived in it, zero-edge pool, never dipped in it. However, it appears that after he bought an amazing big mansion, his aspirations of not living in a mansion came true. The R&B singer paid an incredible $70 million for the opulent Bel Air property back in 2021, making it one of the most costly transactions in Los Angeles that year. As a result, he is now listed among the celebrities whose homes are most expensive in recent memory. And we're here to give you a brief tour of this amazing celebrity residence. His previous 500-square-foot Hidden Hills home, which he sold to Madonna for $19.3 million just before closing on his Bel Air property, was significantly smaller than the $70 million mansion. In fact, on his song, After Hours, his previous Hidden Hills residence was mentioned. Regarding facilities, the pad has an abundance of opulent options. In addition to an indoor movie theater, a gym, a tennis court, an indoor movie theater, an outdoor infinity pool with waterfalls, a spa, and a Turkish-inspired hammam, there's also a music studio. The house contains 9 bedrooms in total. There is also plenty of space for entertaining visitors, with a poolside lounging area with a fire pit and an outdoor bar by the waterfall. The formal living room, with its dramatic coffered ceilings with mirror panels, glossy orange walls, and black marble fireplace, embodies the modern opulence of the house to perfection. The Weeknd declares in his blockbuster song, Starboy, "We don't pray for love. we just pray for cars. The Weeknd undoubtedly enjoys driving exotic cars, so it's clear what he meant when you take a peek at his garage. He shares many of the finest cars somebody can own. The Weeknd doesn't have the biggest collection of vehicles of any celebrity that we've seen. It is, in actuality, on the minor side of things. However, number and quality are not always synonymous. Regarding the Weeknd's Porsche 911, not much is known, including the actual year. A quick glance at a few images of the man driving this vintage German vehicle indicates that it's most likely a G-Series 911, which were produced between 1974 and 1989. These days, air-cooled 911 CS fetch high prices and are considered collector's goods, yet it might be small change for the Weeknd. Some people might just ignore it and concentrate on other cars because it can be the cheapest automobile in the man's collection. Supercars don't come much more attention-grabbing than the Lamborghini Aventador SVJ, which is every bit as exotic and insane as the Porsche 911. The appearance of this current Lambo, like other Lambos, gives the bull on the brand's badging new meaning. It appears ready to gore lesser vehicles. With 759 horsepower, to be exact, it provides strong support for that claim. It costs a lot of money to get extreme styling and premium performance all in one package. Lamborghini claims that the SVJ starts at an astounding $517,770. We believe the Weeknd has an option that extends beyond that. Being a successful icon is sometimes equated with being a great businessman. After all, you should know how to make wise financial decisions and give back to the community. It seems the Weeknd has cracked the code for that. In addition to being a successful singer, the Weeknd is a wise investor who can identify companies with high growth potential. He has made a number of astute investments in businesses that have experienced rapid growth recently, such as Uber, Postmates, and Impossible Foods. The Weeknd has expanded his revenue streams beyond music and diversified his wealth by investing in these companies. Through his HX House incubator program, which provides young creatives with a space to hone their craft and realize their ideas, he has also invested his money in emerging talent. The Weeknd's investments demonstrate his acumen as a businessman and his desire to support innovative concepts. The Weeknd is renowned for his generosity. He has given the WFP, MusiCares, and Black Lives Matter millions of dollars. He has advocated for social justice issues and is aware of the influence his wealth and position can have. The Weeknd's contributions have benefited underdeveloped regions and elevated marginalized voices across the globe. His selflessness encourages others in the entertainment industry to do the same. The Weeknd has addressed significant social concerns outside of music by using his position to raise awareness of subjects including relationships, mental health, and addiction. Do you think the Weeknd has had a cultural and social impact in society? His readiness to open up about his vulnerabilities and personal challenges has struck a chord with followers all across the world, igniting discussions and encouraging a deeper understanding and empathy. The Weeknd has emerged as a spokesperson for a generation through his music, providing a therapeutic outlet for fans to relate to their personal stories. Unintentionally, that helped the Weeknd become more well-known and enhance his net worth. The Weeknd's influence on culture and society transcends his musical output, as he consistently interacts and establishes connections with his followers on several channels, such as social media. His sincerity and sincere interactions with fans have fostered a devoted and loyal fan base, which has further aided in his career as a whole. This influence on culture and society has improved the Weeknd's standing as an artist and contributed significantly to his wealth. His capacity to strike a chord with a wide range of listeners, forge deep connections, and address timely topics has led to enormous financial success, including hefty endorsement deals, brand alliances, and in-demand concert tours. The Weeknd's influence and legacy will only become more apparent as he pushes boundaries and leaves a lasting impression on the music industry and popular culture. As a result, his net worth is expected to rise. Now, do you believe Weeknd will be able to keep going in the future with his own unique musical style? Do share your opinions on this in the comments section. For more interesting stories and updates, subscribe to our channel and do not forget to press the bell icon for notifications. Goodbye.